is going on, everybody? Happy Friday, the 17th of July, show number 568. No, I have no clue, actually. Look,
I
Speed's
see.
here.
That'd be a little over 10 years.
That would be over 10 years. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
if I only did one a week, but you got to count. I was doing two shows for a while.
Well, okay, okay. So that account for a few hundred more.
I don't know. I don't go and number my shows because damn that. I mean, I could. It'd probably be easier because then I could go, oh yeah, it's show number 25 or whatever if somebody was looking for
Yeah.
something in particular. But other than that, I mean, they all have,
You've
most
got
of
your
them have
date
different
on them.
titles. Yeah. Well, yeah, I do. I put the date. There you go. So if you know about when the show happened, you can find it.
Yeah.
I do keep the
Yeah.
date on there.
So yes, I'm here, and yes, I'm actually moving better than I was.
Yeah, I'm glad that your injuries have started to heal up. That's good to know. The Ragnar, they Steam Crate finally did. They actually got back to me. I emailed them and I was like, dude, I've never had y'all take so long to ship out a product. And they were like, yeah, we apologize for the delay, blah, 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 blah. It should ship out by the 13th or 14th of this month, which it did. Unfortunately, it made it to Norfolk, which is not really far from here, which is the town that it goes to right before it comes here. So I will either get it tomorrow or Monday. Whichever day that comes, I'll probably just do another show. Unless it's tomorrow, maybe I want to do a build of it on camera and see how I like it, et cetera, et cetera. Obviously, it's a much bigger tank than most of the other tanks out there. A lot of people are not going to like it because of the fact of how big it is, but um,
Munchkin, no, he
we'll
cheated.
see.
He looked at the map first.
He is learning the area. No, I'm really not learning the area. I just know that I just know when stuff gets shipped, it usually goes there first before it comes here. And how you doing tonight, Creed and Richard and Cassie, Wally, Breeze, Dave, Shopkey, Timekeeper, and whoever else I missed. I know. Wait, there was a Harry. Harry, I missed Harry. Big Ka, J.R. Biker. Did I say Breeze already? Rich 42, Dire Thing. Okay, I'll try to get everybody in there. I'm trying to get most. Hello, ask them how you doing. Well, what I was trying to tell Speed about, I don't know how many of y'all are actual gamers in here or who actually has an Xbox, but Xbox has Game Pass, okay, and they also have Ultimate Game Pass, which the difference between, well, you have Xbox Live that you pay $10 a month for, or you can get Xbox Live with Game Pass, which is $9.99, which also includes your Xbox Live. So that lets you play Xbox games that they have for the Game Pass. But then they have the Ultimate, which actually includes PC and your console and whatever else. And then if you have a phone or something, they got it where you can do that too. Anyways,
Thank you, DeMillan.
the point being, if you have not got Xbox Game Pass yet, there's kind of a trick. Right now, Microsoft has a deal where you can upgrade your current Xbox Live subscription to Ultimate for $1, right? So this is the kicker. If you read the fine print under there, it converts whatever time you have on your Xbox Live over to Ultimate. So Ultimate's $15 a month, okay? But and the most you can stack for Xbox Live subscriptions is 3 years, 36 months. So so if you do this first before you have to do it before you get Game Pass. Go ahead and get Amazon will let you buy two 12-month Xbox Live cards at a time. So you can buy two and then buy a third, unless you're already on the first year or if you already pay yearly. What you're trying to do is get as close to 3 years as you can. Once you get that, then go pay $1 and it converts those entire 3 years to Xbox Ultimate, which Xbox Ultimate is also going to include xCloud, which xCloud, or whatever they call it, is some kind of cloud. So you can also play games on your phone. So you can play on your phone, on your PC, or the Xbox, or the Series X when it comes out. All that is one price. So I thought that was pretty cool. And it's kind of because they don't tell you that. If you only have, say you only bought a 3 month card for Xbox Live, it would only convert 3 months for the Ultimate. Then you would be paying the $15 a month. But if you have 3 years, it converts all 3 years for $1.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's a great deal just for people that like. I'm just letting y'all know, but you have to do it before you become a Game Pass member. If you're already a Game Pass member, then they're not gonna let you do it again for $1. They convert it one time, and once they do it, it's done. You're done. You're in there. And I only
Oh,
found out it because I don't know. Well, I watched. I've been watching lots of videos on it, and I saw that it was $1. But I saw this other guy on YouTube that actually stacked up his membership for 3 years. So I was asking questions to this guy. Hey, will it actually bump up the whole thing or what? So and it does. It converts your entire. But the most they'll let you stack is 3 years. So for the next 3 years, no matter what, it's all paid for. I don't have to worry about it, which is cool. I really want the Ragnar to be here. I was going to go over some basic stuff tonight just because a lot of times people forget basic stuff about vaping and or people just don't know some of the tricks. Hello, Dom Long and Ninja. What's up? $2,700.
oof.
Ooh. Dave, exactly. You got to do it for mom, but man, that's a huge chunk of change
Yeah,
right
that
there.
is.
Ouch, ouch. Cheech and Chong. Really, Cheech and Chong.
Oh, you just saw that?
Well, I wasn't. I saw Cheech. I didn't see Cheech and Chong, but there you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, I mean, now there's lots of types of coils out there between your regular round coils, and then you got your fused Claptons and your aliens and your stagger staple fused ultra dragonite reflex coils and stuff like that. But everybody has their own preference on what they like, or whether you like vaping mesh or if you like doing temp control. I personally don't do temp control hardly any at all. Hello, tall guy.
Yeah. Hey,
But
TTG.
yeah, anything that I have pretty much that's got temp control, I just use it in wattage mode. Did you get any mail today?
Me?
Yep.
Oh, um, Creed. I figured that was you asking.
Yep.
Sorry, I missed your message on there. Um, we have not got the mail yet, but
Oh,
right before the show started, I saw that I've got a delivery coming tomorrow. I didn't see where I received one today, but like I said, we haven't checked the mail yet.
okay. This is the deal then. If you got mail coming tomorrow, and it's coming from Creed, and my Ragnar happens to show up tomorrow, then we'll do a show tomorrow. Wait, fuck. Munchkin's show is tomorrow. Unless I do it earlier. Um,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
it
we could do it
says it was
Sunday as well.
delivered already. Creed
Oh,
says it's
all
delivered.
right, all right.
Can you check your mail? We need inquiring minds
Well,
want to know.
let me see if I can have a mail runner run out there for me.
Okay, thank you. Am I going to build the rose? Dom Long, I don't know. Hello, vape heads from the UK. Welcome to the show. It's not a huge deal. Well, Creed, you do really good work, and I'd rather get it done now while we can during the show instead of having to drag speed back on here whenever my Ragnar comes in. So I really don't understand what took um, Steam Crave so long, besides the fact that they're doing, it's about time I do the rose. Y'all just want me to go ballistic on the show because you know how difficult that rose is to build on. and such a
Do
pain in the ass for very little reward at all.
do you have enough cock before you go for the rose?
No, I don't. I don't have enough cock right now. So,
Agreed. So the delivery will be finished here shortly.
yeah, well, you know what? The reason I think that Steam Crave had a delay on the delivery of the Ragnar is because now they're doing a special, a 5-year special. So
Huh?
now you can, yeah, you're going to be mad because
Ah,
they're selling the Hadron with the backpack, with the Ragnar, and the 5th anniversary T-shirt. All the Ragnars are serialed from 0 to 1,000 for one price. I mean, it's not cheap. It's like 189, but they got a 5th anniversary special. So they're giving everybody that gets one low serial numbers, T-shirt, and it also comes with the mesh deck and all that stuff for the Ragnar, which is pretty cool. And you just got it, so
yeah,
it's like,
I
dadgummit.
did. So I've got all that already, and I didn't pay that. I don't think I paid that much.
Right, you didn't pay
I
that
don't know.
much. Right. Is the Rose at least a good vape? DeMillen, no. I mean, for mouth to lung, it's
Well,
okay.
was it
Honestly,
was it in its time? Was it a good vape?
I would no. If you took the Rose and the Orchid and the K Fun, I would much rather vape the Orchid or the K Fun. Either one of those two were way better mouth to lungers. Um, I okay. I don't usually watch Jay Hayes, okay, because drama, drama, drama. But I saw where he said on the title it said something about inexcusable or something, and I was like, I gotta watch this. So I don't know of anybody. I think Vic has done a review on the Pandora mouth to lung tank. Now, this is the kicker about this whole thing. They sent Jay these Pandora tanks. He got two of them, stainless steel and black. Okay. Not only did they send him these tanks, they paid him between $500 and $600 to do a review on said tanks.
Wow.
I will give him credit though because he didn't kiss their ass. He broke it off just like it was. The first one he opened was a stainless steel, which I don't understand because he was like, I like black. Not only did they send okay, the review that Vic did has an Ultim tank, okay, and Vic was like, this would be much better if it was glass. Well, the ones they sent to Jay Hayes, they also sent him glass tanks for it. I mean, it had Ultim on it, but they gave him replacement glass, so he put the glass on there. What's funny as hell, he built the RTA, right? Then he put the top on and he filled it up with juice and he started vaping it. All of a sudden it went dry and he couldn't figure out why. So he took it off. There was no juice flow ports in the tank at all.
What?
I mean zero.
What?
Right. He was like, what the hell? The tank actually had, if he showed it on camera, he unscrewed it and showed it. There was no juice. So in other words, it was like a bottle. There was no holes in it. You fill it up with juice, and that's as far as the juice went. And I was like, wow, man. Now, okay,
And
this
there's
is
no juice flow where you could turn it and have it open up or
no, no,
anything?
no, no. It was a miss on quality control, is what it was. But
Wow. That's a huge
these are
miss.
samples. I gotta give a little. If it's a sample for review,
Yeah. No,
and
no, no. Sample for review should be actually, personally, if you're sending it out for review, that damn thing should be perfect.
it should be. Yeah, I agree. But
And they should do a double quality check on that.
that's like their
Seriously.
first runs of it, and maybe the guy that was checking the things, I don't know. It's just like
Hey, I
wow.
want to whatever he was smoking. I want some.
So, anyways, I he just went off about the tank not having any juice flow ports on it, which I was like looking at that going,
Wait,
holy crap,
okay, so that
I'd
was
be
the
pissed.
stainless. That was the stainless one. Did he check the
Stainless.
black one?
The black one does have the ports, but he was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. What if it was somebody that bought one tank and it happened to be that stainless steel one and it didn't have ports in there? They'd be pissed. So it's like, I get that, but And then again, I agree. Don't kiss the company's ass. If you're doing a
Yeah.
review on it and they send you a tank that's screwed up, then you need to let people know. Um, Even if they are paying you for the damn review, who cares? It's just like, damn, man,
Thanks, babe.
how could that slip by?
So, hot off the press.
Oh, look at there, Priority Mail Express. Aha! Creed, that envelope look familiar? Hello,
It should.
Cloud Chucker.
Oh, let's see what we got here.
But Jay is a promoter, not a reviewer. Hmm.
Creed, you did it anyways. Dude, I said, oh, man, that is nice.
Uh-oh.
What else you send me?
Oh, you got more?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
uh-oh.
No, I got more stuff here. He made me a mod.
He made you a mod?
No, he didn't.
I was like, what? Jay the Destroyer. I was like, man, Creed has stepped up his game already.
Well, I got to change my lighting around now.
From guitars to mods, huh?
All right. I got to see what's going on here.
Yeah, Dolores, I've never accepted money for. I don't. Jay buys his own stuff 90% of the time. I don't know how many companies send stuff to him to get reviewed or pay him for reviews. But I guess once you get so high up as far as subscriber count, they start paying you to do reviews. I hope that does never happen to me because I'm not going to do that. Not going to do it. It just makes your reviews that much less credible, I think. Um, it's a little bit more personal when you buy the product and you go, "Hey, this is bullcrap," or "This is great." People are going to believe you more. I mean, it's whatever.
I'm sitting here, I'm like eyeballing this, and I'm like, oh, I'm not even listening to what you're saying.
What coils do I put in my
Creed,
trilogy?
beautiful.
Well, you're going to have to show us. But Cloud
Well, yeah,
Chucker,
but you're talking.
I put fused Claptons in there. They're 26 gauge, 2 core with 36 gauge wrap. Um, all of those, all of it's Kanthal. I don't use any kind of like nickel or anything like that. Thank you, sir. Careful, Scuba will be jealous. Creed, I can't be jealous. I can't be jealous. I'll be happy for Speed. Yeah. But Cloud Sucker, to finish out what I was saying, dual core 26 gauge with 36 gauge wrap, all Kanthal, 3 millimeter inside diameter, and I do 6 wraps, which ends up being 0.23 ohms usually. That's the way I do the trilogy. Works just fine like that. I try to keep my bigger tanks like that just a little over zero point 0.2. I mean, you could obviously go lower on something like that because it's got a lot of airflow, but I try to stay between zero point 0.2 and zero point 0.3 ish if I can.
Okay.
You want it? Yeah. If you're at 0.11, the problem with running 0.11, you have to crank up your wattage a lot more to get it warm enough to where it feels like it's vaping good.
All right. So,
Wow.
all right. Now I got to play with my lighting again. Hang on.
But yeah, I would recommend going up. It's not that the item is going to retail. Then they should state that the reviewers and the reviewer opinion contain the reviewer's name on it. Vape heads, I get you. And paid royalties for every sale. That would make a lot more sense. But then they would have to go on the royalties as far as the sales go. How do they know that Jay Hayes brought them that sale or they found it on their own? Unless they give him some kind of coupon code, which would be
So,
perfect. So what you
maybe
do is,
this is a
go
box
ahead.
elder burl.
Oh, that
Beautiful.
is that is beautiful.
Beautiful.
See now you see what I'm saying. Here's mine. So they're just absolutely gorgeous and just
Yeah.
really smooth and slick.
And then, Creed, you also sent me this. So this would be
Ah,
a blank for a drip tip.
yeah.
I think he's trying to get me going. Agreed. On my list of things to do is to actually get that thing going.
Oh, yeah, so
But
you can
he
do, yeah.
also sent me
Oh, that's an
this
810
is
drip tip. Look at that.
this is maple burl. If I can get it to
Ooh,
show on here, this thing is gorgeous.
just a piece of wood to tempt you. That's awesome.
Well, Creed and I talked a little bit about where I'm at.
I must be
So
getting popular because I'm getting a lot of freaking trolls now. I, I I got plenty of mods to take care of it. Has Speed paid the electric bill? Yeah, I think Speed paid the electric bill. Yes, point three. Yeah, if you go for point three, you don't have to put as much wattage into a cloud chucker to get a decent vape from it. And you can always adjust your wattage, but the problem with point 0.11 is to make it even seem like it's getting a good vape, you have to really crank up the wattage, and then it's like a hot vape. And if you turn it down, it's almost like it's not vaping enough. So I like going above point 0.2. Um, and if it's really hot, you could have a problem. I don't know how you got your coils placed in there, but if you got them really close to the airflow, which I don't even think you can do on the Trilogy. The Trilogy has one giant hole, so there's really not any way to screw that up. But you got to think about the fact that those coils are right below your actual airflow that comes out of the chimney. So it if it's really hot like that at 0.11, you're gonna get some hot vape. Hello, Vape Dave. But yeah, does the pen work? There you go.
yeah, no, it. Oh man, I'm sitting here with a big old grin on my face and not even paying attention. But
I
yeah,
know you're not even listening. What's up, Hobag?
yeah,
Yeah.
the pen is this pen is man, it's Creed, it's awesome. And I'm not even paying attention. He told me he was going to send me a drip tip. I had no clue the pen was on the way.
Who has great
Um,
juice, decent prices right now? Big Cod, that
and
is a good question.
the drip tip is working awesome too. So I just put it on something real quick. It's not going to be its permanent home. I think
You know what, Big Cod, that is a question. I think DeMillan would be the best person to answer that
I click
because
it right here.
DeMillan does shows on flavorings and flavors all the time. And they actually have Fresh O3 on the show also, and they all know about where to get the best juices for the best prices. So maybe DeMillan could chime in on that. I've been making my flavors lately. Even if they come from e-liquid recipes, we just been making juice, so I haven't bought any retail juice in a while. So I couldn't tell you.
Oh, Creed, you've got a big smile on my face, dude. That is awesome. You don't. Thank you. I don't know what else to say.
Mm.
It is beautiful craftsmanship.
See, I only DIY. I know nothing about vendor juice. Okay, DeMillan, that's fair enough. You know, Pat, the trilogy against the fatality, that is a tough call. It really is. The main reason that I think that the trilogy has an edge over the fatality flavor wise, and the reason why is because on the trilogy they widened out the tank, but they shortened the distance of the chimney, so your coils are closer to your mouth, so it actually gives you that little bump up in flavor. But convenience of building wise, filling, changing the coils, wicking, all that, I think that the fatality has the trilogy beat by a mile on that. The fatality was the best all around. The trilogy has an edge on the flavor just because of how close your mouth is to the actual coil. Anytime they take these bigger tanks and they widen them but shrink the top, your flavor is going to go up just because of how much closer you are. Gail, I got to tell you,
Hey,
I
Gail.
thought I was going to cry yesterday. It's your fault, Gail. It is all your fault.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I went back and watched the Bitches show from the last one they did.
Yeah.
If y'all go watch it, I think it's called something the bitches and the boys or something like that. If you go 1 hour and 17 minutes in, they were talking about their favorite reviewers and stuff like that. And yes, it is called bitches, Vape Dave. It is the bitches. So, anyways, they were talking about their favorite reviewer, which they all pretty much agreed that it was Vic. And then, as far as U.S. reviewers, they all had different opinions except for Gail. Gail was the only one that she said, this might be a bit controversial, but I like Scuba, and just went on and on about me, and I thought I was gonna cry. I was like, man, I really appreciate the kind words, though I do. I was like, wow, wow. And that's another reason why I was trying to go back to the basic stuff, which we haven't even really dove into yet, which I was trying to do, but now everything is Scuba's a likable guy.
But but so
Oh,
Gail.
Gail was drunk at the time. Is that what it was, Saint? Well, you know what, Saint?
Ah,
I think now not everybody's this way, but most people when they drink actually are more truthful than when they're not drunk.
wait, did you make Munchkin watch her say that?
I did make Munchkin watch it. And no, she was not drunk. There you go. I wasn't gonna say she was or wasn't because I don't know, but um what was we talking about before that? I don't even know.
I
Um
I don't know either. I'm just still playing. This pen is
you're
awesome.
playing with your pen. Isn't it a gorgeous pen?
It
I
is.
mean, that's why mine's right there because it is freaking absolutely gorgeous. And I don't want somebody to pick it up and walk off with it because I'd have to kill them.
Well, now
So,
here's my dilemma. I use a pen every day at work,
right?
but I don't know if I want to take it to work and use it.
I see. That's the whole thing. Oh, thank you, Gail. Um, thanks. I that is. See, I talked about this
It's too
last week.
nice.
You buy a mod like that, right? And it's so nice
Yeah.
that you don't want to mess it up, so you don't want to take it outside of your house. But then again, if you take a mod like that and treat it as a trophy and set it up on the shelf,
Ooh. Oh,
it'll never
Buckeye
get
Burrow.
used.
Okay.
It'll never get used. So shouldn't you use it? And Creed's even said, look, you can't freaking you can't mess these pins up. So use it. Thank you, Cloud Chucker.
Yeah,
Wow.
I no, I probably will because I don't really damage my pins or anything, but or drop. Typically, I don't drop them, but
Well,
uh,
if you don't have to wear a uniform when you drive, obviously you don't have a uniform with a little shirt pocket and you just pop it in there. That'd be awesome.
no, I've got a spot on my dash though that depend on. I've got everything laid out, so everything's got a certain spot.
So, all right. So let's go back to some of these basics here that I was
Okay,
going to try
Creed.
to bring up, just
I'll take it and
because
use it.
um, most
Dolores,
people.
sorry, Scuba. A couple
Go
people have
ahead.
asked now.
Go ahead.
Um, so last week everybody saw that I was in a little bit of pain and not moving too well. Today I would say I'm probably about 80% of normal. So almost back to it. So I shouldn't be cringing a whole lot tonight. What are you laughing about?
Cassie just caught me in my own tail. Scuba, you say that, but have you started
But
using your gold G class? I have used it, Cassie, just not a lot.
where is it?
It's right behind me. I know exactly where it is. It's not a big thing. I know exactly where it is. I just don't want to scratch it up. Now, the problem with this is that gold, you could scratch this. So it's like, I really don't want to mess up this mod. I mean, there's not a scratch. I mean, even the bottom there's not a scratch on this mod. So it's like, even the top, I really don't want to scratch it. But then again, yeah, it's send it to me. I'll keep it scratch free. There you go. So what I was going to go at is a lot of people um, well, I guess everybody in here uses
Sorry, Creed. I'm still
at
playing with it.
least 18650s, right? As far as batteries go. And they're most of the mods that I have, even if it has a charge cable on the front of the mod itself, I always suggest taking the batteries out of the mod and charge them in your charger. It's not a good idea to charge your batteries inside your mod, because if your batteries decide to vent or something, it's not only going to mess up the battery, but it could very well mess up your mod. It's a lot better to buy, it's a lot cheaper and safer to put them in a charger instead of trying to charge your batteries inside the mod. Now, if it's an internal battery on a mod, you can't help it. But anything that uses external
Well,
batteries, take the batteries out, put them in a charger.
and I'm going to say something. I don't know how true it is, but I
Hmm.
would think that a battery charger, because it's designed to charge batteries, is going to be a little bit more consistent in how it goes about charging versus charging through a mod.
Correct, correct. I mean, there's most of these chips are supposedly have battery monitoring and a balance board in there to charge them correctly. But those, I don't trust that. I'd much rather put it in a charger. Dolores, 9 times out of 10, these mods that have internal batteries, there's no way to even open the mod to put an internal. If there was enough room, you technically could go in there and do a lot of soldering and try to make batteries fit in there, but I wouldn't recommend that for any. Most of the ones that take any internal batteries are smaller anyway, and you couldn't even get an 18650 to fit in there. And you don't want to use a smaller battery, because then your amps are going to drop way down on the battery with the smaller batteries, the 18350s and stuff. They don't have the amp power that those internal batteries have. So you would be at high risk using something like that.
This
Really
pen just
bad.
fits. The pen fits in the pocket perfectly too.
Hey, there you go. I say
I
use it.
I
I
can't put
mean,
this thing down. I'm going to use it.
there you go. There you
I
go.
can't put it down.
So
And I've
the
got a
other,
drip tip that I need to play with too.
the other thing, as far as let me go over to this screen here. The other thing, as far as 18650s go, um, all your batteries should have some type of wrap on there. If your battery has a cut or slit or something in the battery wrap itself, the side is not that big a deal. All of from right here all the way to the top of this battery is negative. Okay, all of this is your negative, and just this centerpiece right
Nice. Eh?
here is positive. Just this centerpiece.
Ooh,
So now,
got to be careful there.
if you're buying wraps for your batteries and you're rewrapping these batteries, always make sure you buy an insulator or buy a set of insulators to go with it. That way, when you rewrap these, this insulator, that's the only thing that's keeping your negative and your positive from touching, like inside a mod. Some of these mods have nice little buttons that'll only touch here, but if say if you had battery rattle and it could slide over and touch the positive and negative, you're going to have a battery vent and you're going to have a bad problem. So now, as far as wrapping these batteries are concerned, um, you can use a lighter. I've seen lots of people use lighters. That works.
Hair
You
dryer.
have to really keep moving quickly with a lighter because you will
Hair
burn right
dryer.
through these wraps. You can
Hair
also
dryer.
use a hair dryer, or like me, I have. Oh, it's right over here. I was like, somebody moved it. I have a very small hot air gun that is colored just for women. There you go. This very small.
Holy cow, that is a bright pink.
It's really like almost a purple. Um,
That'd be called fuchsia.
you can't even really make out the words on this. Let me see if I can read it. Embossing heat tool is what it's called, but it's very small. Made by a company called MANVV, it looks like. Or I can't even tell what the name of that company is. Um, electric heat tool, model number 2000. Maybe it'll show better on this camera. I don't know. Is that color now? It looks more purple, doesn't it? It's actually more towards a pinkish color, but it also has a stand, so I can set this up and keep it hot, and I just run the battery in front of it, which makes life really easy as far as heating. It is not a scuba vibrator. Really? Jeez, y'all are something serious.
Saints on a
Um,
roll tonight.
is that a scuba toy? I mean, I use this to rewrap batteries with. It's you can use a normal size heat gun. You can go to Harbor Freight buy a normal size heat gun, or you can use a hair dryer, like Speed said, You can also use a lighter if you have a lighter laying around. Just
Whatever you use, you want the plastic to shrink. You don't want to get it so hot that it goes past that it shrinks to the point that metal is starting to show through.
right, yeah. When you go to wrap these, usually when you buy the 18650 wraps, they're a little too long and they're going to cover up way too much of the battery at the bottom, and you're going to have problems with your batteries not making connections. So you have to chop off just to where it's sticking out maybe 2 millimeters from the front, 2 millimeters in the back. Once you get it centered in there, that's where you're going to wrap it. Then it's going to curve. You got to leave enough so that it can curve around on both sides. That's the way you want it. Um, but that's enough about that. I mean, if y'all have wraps that are all torn up or discolored or, especially ripped up at the top where the positive is, rewrap it.
So Scuba, just grab another battery at random.
Grab another battery at random. Okay.
So let's see the wrapping on that battery.
Oh, this battery is jacked up. I don't use this battery, but here's a good example of battery
Munchkin
that.
said that the battery you showed first was the only one that you had that wasn't jacked up.
Well, no, this one really is jacked up. Look at this. This is at the negative section, though. It is torn up there. But the positive section right here, this one's fine. Except for there's a little nick right there. I probably need to rewrap this one, actually. But
Yeah,
you
you
want to
do.
keep that positive and negative away from each other. See, all this is good. I don't know how the bottom, I think the mod that this was in, it scraped against here and ripped it. So there you go. That one probably does need rewrapping.
So, and just to reiterate, the whole casing, except for one part, is all negative on a battery,
Right.
and
This
it's
is
that
all the
that
negative.
top
Yep.
piece, that top piece that has that you put the insulator on. That is the only piece that is positive, and that's where you've got to make sure that where those two come together, they cannot touch. So the negative and the
Also,
positive cannot touch there.
on mech mods, usually your battery venting on most mech mods is down here on the bottom, which this one has vent holes all around the bottom. So if the mod allows for it, I always recommend putting the positive side down, just because that is the weakest part of your battery where all this is put together. So if your battery does decide to vent, it's going to vent away from your face, not towards it. Um, Either way it goes, even if it vented here, it should still blow through the bottom. But I feel safer putting my batteries with the positive down, away
Can you
from you.
demonstrate
Demonstrate what?
battery venting?
No, I know. I'm not demonstrating. I'm not demonstrating battery
Oh,
venting. Yeah, let me blow up a battery for you guys.
okay, that hurt.
I probably could take a jacked up battery and make it vent, but I don't really have any
No,
battery.
I
I
was
got one
joking. I
battery
was
that's no
joking.
good. It was up there. It won't even charge. That's another thing.
It may still vent though.
Oh yeah, it may still. I don't even know if it has any power on it. I'd have to put a meter on it and check it.
I bet there's a little bit of residual left in there.
Why is this mod not firing all of a sudden now? All I did was take it. That's tight.
Yeah, Munchkin said you're not allowed to blow stuff up in the house.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, without me knowing, Aries posted the video of me burning my hand with the laser. And it has lots of views, apparently. Where I go, oh shit, that's hot. Because I burned myself with the laser. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Demon Hunter said he'd prefer you to build the rose and demonstrate building the rose instead of demonstrating
Well,
venting a battery.
I don't think Demon Hunter's done his research because the rose is not a RDA, number one. So come back when you've done your research. So now, as far as that goes, and then you got the whole series versus parallel versus.
Demon, he just needs another drink.
I do need another drink. I think Munchkin ran off with it though. Munchkin found a recipe for some strawberry cookie juice, some kind of strawberry cookie juice. And I got to tell you, that stuff is freaking addictive. It's actually really good. I only made a 30 ml bottle and it's almost gone. The only reason I saved a little bit I was trying to wait till Friday, which was hard for me to do.
Um, you need to give Dolores credit for that recipe. She found it.
Dolores did? Oh, thank you, Dolores. I'm sorry. I didn't know Dolores. My bad. That is actually a really good recipe, Dolores. If you found it, thank you because that strawberry cookie is freaking delicious. And it's so weird. You try it on your finger, and the first second or two, you get that really nice strawberry taste. And then after that, all of a sudden, boom, the cookie hits you. And you're like,
And,
whoa,
and just so you know,
that's
Gail
cookie.
just volunteered to build the rose for you.
I'll build it all and post it back. I hear you, Gail. That's a posting. It wouldn't even do me any good unless I post a whole buttload of gear over that way, because that would be crazy. Yeah, there you go, Pat. If you really like a good strawberry that has a hint of cookie, I want to try that tonight on maybe this series Mage V Mage V2, right? Yeah, Mage V2. And see how it tastes on there. Because to me, tasting it right out of the bottle on my finger, I get the really good strawberry, and the cookie comes in after. In the Kelpie, I'm getting the strawberry, but it's not kicking back with the cookie note afterwards, unless I'm just so used
Really?
to this juice. It's very possible because I've been vaping this all week, so I don't know. It actually, the juice still looks pretty clear inside of a tank, or at least in the Kelpie, because I've kept this Kelpie clean. But that's a damn good juice, though. I mean, for something off e-liquid recipes, which it's a hit or miss on those, that one's really good. That blueberry. Oh, I didn't show y'all the blueberry cake. The glass blueberry cake V2.
Yeah. Apparently, you like that a little bit, don't you?
500 mils of that right here. Now
And
this
that's
one's
that's all
Munchkins though.
0 milligram too.
Yeah, this one's Munchkins. This one is not mine. I have to make my own if I want some. So that's why it's full. The reason this is
Um,
still full is because I already had made her two other 60 ml bottles of this. So she had to go through that before she started on this. That way, this one had plenty of time to
so
steep, which I got to taste it now because it's been
so,
steeping.
dude, I just got to tell you,
Yep.
it's on your desk.
I brought it down here.
But it's on your desk.
Yes.
It's yours now.
Oh, I got you. I got you. We're going to need more strawberry cookie. Munchkin, I think you're right. I really want to try to build the Jam Monster strawberry recipe that's also on e-liquid recipes because it's supposed to be the real recipe. If it is, I'll be vaping that one also because I like the strawberry cookie, but the Jam Monster one is kind of a strawberry toast, almost like a strawberry jam toast per se, like toast with
I don't like Jam
strawberry
Monster
jelly on
stuff.
top. Well, see if you
It's
don't,
it's
then you
got a
probably wouldn't like it. Yeah.
it's got a weird off flavor to me.
Yes, you can, Stephen. Vaping is what you want it to be. Depending on how many cigarettes you smoke is usually where you want to start off on your nicotine level. Um, and then that's the whole good thing about vaping. You can say you start off at 12 milligram nicotine, and you can vape that until you feel like you're really comfortable in it. And if you're DIY, there's no excuse for not being able to lower your nicotine level. So you can go from 12 milligram to 11 milligram. Your body will not really recognize the fact that it's 1 milligram lower. After you vape the 11 milligram for a couple of weeks, drop down to 10 or 9. You could try 2 milligrams at a time. So you can go from 12 down to 10, down to 8, down to 6. And then, if you want to go lower than that, keep on going until you get all the way to 0. And then you basically, you don't even need nicotine anymore at all. But
And John Q, no, you don't need to be inviting. They seem to be coming in on their own tonight.
Yeah, John Q. John Q. I shouldn't be inviting trolls. No, yeah, there's no need to invite them. They'll come. Um, the next troll is all yours. Yeah, I have trouble going to three. Now this is the reason why I have trouble going down to three. The problem is most of the juices that you can buy are 0.36 milligram, right? And then sometimes 12.
Yeah, but
Most
you're
of the
making it so you can adjust it down
right.
slower.
That's the whole key. Since that I DIY, I have the option to go, you know what? I'm going to change this to 5 milligram, 4 milligram. I have to go down slow though. Jumping from 6 to 3 is a big jump for some reason, and I get really bitchy. So I have to go. I'm going to have to slowly break down into, 6, then 5, then 4. I think I could get down to 3, not a problem.
Oh, I can see this now. It's going to go from 6 to 5.9, 5.85.
Jazzy, you missed the whole Xbox talk. I really don't want to go through the whole thing again. You'll have to rewatch the beginning. I was speaking about Xbox Game Pass and the way to get the best bang for your buck on the Game Pass if you didn't already buy Game Pass. If you already bought it, then you can't do this. But if you haven't got it, it's only $1. You can stack up to 3 years of Xbox Live, which is $60 a pop. So every year is $60. So you'd pay $180 for 3 years of Xbox Live, then one more dollar, and it turns your entire Xbox Live account over to Xbox Ultimate, which includes your console, PC, and it's going to be on the phone with the xCloud. Scuba sold out for Xbox. Technically, not necessarily. I understand. Yeah, you got Game Pass for 99 cents. Yeah, that's what it is still, Jazzy. But the thing is, it converts whatever time you already have on your live account over to Ultimate or regular Game Pass for $1. So if you have 3 years of Xbox Live, it converts all 3 years for $1. That was what I was trying to make my point about. Um, I still like PlayStation. Don't get me wrong. The PS5 and the Xbox Series X that's coming out, between the two, I mean, I know PlayStation 5 is supposed to have the faster hard drive, but then again, the Xbox supposedly has the edge on the processor, even though they're the same processor, but just the way it handles the information apparently, or the graphics is supposed to be better. So I don't know. Depends on the games, I guess, really. And the whole fact that Xbox is supporting all the backwards compatibility with all their old games, that's what really kicks me over the edge that way. But yeah,
Yeah, PlayStation's really bad about backwards compatibility.
yeah, they
They're really
are.
bad about it.
They are. You pre-ordered the Xbox. How can you pre-order it? It's not even available to pre-order yet. Tetley, I'm not. Hey, I may end up having both systems. I am just right now. I'm focusing on the Series X just because I want to be able to play not only the games that are on Xbox, it'll also play the old 360 games and the Xbox One games and all the ones that are on Game Pass and all the ones I can play on PC, which
And
I'm not a big
I'll
PC
be right back.
gamer, but I could do PC games also. That's why I like it. Yeah, if you get the disc version, I really wouldn't recommend buying the digital version of the PS5 or the I forgot what the new name of the Xbox lower version was going to be. Yeah, you're glad Zan's a PC gamer. There you go, Gail. Oh, from a distributor. Do I have enough saved for both? Munchkin, no, I do not. No, I do not. I said eventually I may try to get both, but right now, no. It's just no. I can't afford to buy a new computer every year. He wants all the machines. Yeah, I do like all the machines. I just couldn't sit in front of an Xbox or something like that. I thought they were for younger people. Pat, you make a good point. This is the whole thing. I used to really be into gaming when I was younger, and I completely did away with it. And then when I got into Fallout 76, which I'm not even going to go into that right now, but when I got into it, I picked it back up and started. Oh, look, another one. um, I started playing again. Actually, before even the Fallout, I was playing Blackout because I'm really into the whole zombies thing, and that one had a zombies mode, so I wanted to play it. So that's what I was doing, was playing Blackout, and then I switched over to Fallout, and I've been playing that ever since. And then I waited until Blackout pretty much didn't have any more missions to do, any more events, so I just stopped playing it. How can you get in the band menu that fast? Wait, where'd the band thing come up? I don't know. Scuba PC is the way to go. Oh, Rich, I completely agree with you as far as gaming is concerned. I know the PC is the king. Apparently, the new Series X is going to be the same as buying a really expensive gaming computer. Don't know. It remains to be seen. The new Xbox event is coming on the 23rd of July. If you're interested at all, I recommend tuning into it because they've actually listened to the community and they're actually going to show gameplay instead of those damn cinematic trailers, which everybody jumped their case. You know how they show new games and all you see is the
Oh yeah.
cinematics? It's like, that's not the game. We want to see the game, what it's going to look like when we're playing it on the console. That's what we want to see. Apparently, that's what they're
Yep.
going to show coming on the next show. We'll see.
Oh, good.
And they have the whole price war going on now. Neither Microsoft or Sony wants to budge on what it's going to cost yet because they're waiting for one to jump, and then they're going to
Yeah.
come in around the same price.
Wait till
It's
Christmas.
it's all they're coming out before Christmas. It'll be October, November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but price war will be Christmas.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I tried dabbing Shatter this week. Let me tell you, I almost flew out of my shoes. Dabbing Shatter, is that a game? I
What?
I, I don't know what
What is?
dabbing
Yeah.
Shatter
What
is.
is that? All right.
Man, we got some trolls tonight. So, series in parallel. Well, man, I could go on all night about this stuff, and we barely even got through batteries. I'm just like that gum. I can't even get through it one topic without going off on 8 different other things. It's like that gum. Jazzy, I assume the new mod that's coming from Yeehee you still don't have yet, I'm guessing. If so, and you want to join the show, just let me know. Uh,
Hmm.
Bulk of gaming PCs are way out of. Kevin, yeah, gaming PCs can be very expensive. Ask Speed because he just paid for one. He just bought like the Mac Daddy,
No.
which
No.
is
No. 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 I did not go that high.
you didn't go that high. Well, you spent a good bit on it though. I
I
mean,
I did spend a good bit, but I did not go. I was gonna say I didn't go overboard, but I did. But I still didn't go super high end.
Demon Hunter now has it right. He said RTA in all caps. The Yeehee check hasn't cleared on your end yet. The check, like Yeehee's paying you, Jazzy. Come on now, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness, y'all do not want to see the Rose built anyway. There's plenty of other stuff that we could build that's much more entertaining than building that
I
damn Rose.
I think everybody would be very entertained by you building the rose.
I don't even know where my coil master is. I
We don't
really
need it.
before I do that, I might all right, I might do we have enough time. I got an hour. Maybe I'll build the damn Rose if y'all all want to see that so bad. Oh, there's a phone ringing over there. I was like, what the heck is going on?
No, you're not saved by the bell.
Saved by the Bell. I'm gonna take this cotton out of here that's already in here because this has the.
Jamilin, he doesn't have the Ragnar yet. He can't build that till next week.
I am going to be doing a show on the Ragnar as of either tomorrow early before Munchkin's show or Monday night. So if y'all see me all of a sudden pop up, make sure you are subscribed. Number one, I've never said this, so this feels weird. Make sure you're all subscribed. See, I can't even say it. First, make sure you're subscribed, and then also turn your notification bell on so that y'all know when I go live, so that you can actually come watch the show because
So,
I will be coming on once I get the Ragnar in.
so if you can't talk, you're good to build the rose now.
I can't talk. Um, I am concerned. Where are my freaking scissors that never leave my desk? Ever.
Upstairs.
They better not be. I didn't take them any damn where.
They're being held hostage until you give up the bottle of juice.
I, Munchkin, my, if you see them up there for some strange reason, I don't know why I would have taken my scissors away from my desk. That doesn't make any sense at all. I don't do that ever. Damn it. There must have been a damn good reason for me to move my scissors. And I can't cut this. I can't build anything without those.
All right, Munchkin, where's the scissors? He's coming up with excuses now.
I have lots of excuses. But wait, there's more. What's the info on the new Yeehee mod? Pat, that remains to be seen. Jazzy probably knows more about it than I do. Are those mine? Thank you, babe. You know what? The only thing I can think is I took that up there. Oh, that's right. Munchkin made me, asked me to rebuild her. She made me. She broke out the whip and made me rebuild her tank. And I took my scissors upstairs because she wanted me to rebuild it upstairs for some damn reason. She wants to watch. She don't want to learn. She just wants to watch. Okay. Well, then why didn't you do it?
You're entertaining trying to find the hole.
Okay, so. Woo, that's hot. That's a spicy meatball right there. So, also, as far as coils are concerned, you can do space coils or you cannot do space coils. Now, the main reason I like to make space coils is because usually you don't have to pre-fire those. They always fire from the center out. This one is space coils, but it's been in here so damn long that it has a lot of crudge in there that I'm trying to get out right now.
So, do you have the drop handy?
Handy, no. I have the drop. I just don't. I dropped it somewhere.
Ah, okay. Sorry, Cassie.
Why did Scuba smile when he said whipped? Well, because I was saying that
Yeah.
she made me build it for her, but she asked me could I rebuild it. And for some reason, Munchkin has a bad habit of making her coils look like total crap. So
she's just taking after you.
So here's the coils on top of the mage.
You're leading by example.
So what I'm going to do, actually I'm going to take it off the mod and we're going to put it on the stand that Creed made for me, and put some cotton in this thing. And I'm going to try this new strawberry in a dripper instead of a tank, because I think that on a dripper I'm going to get that cookie taste that I'm looking to mimic. That's the way I get it right off of out of the bottle on my finger. It's freaking fantastic. I just wonder how he would build it. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening all over this land. Oh my God, that reminds me of 6th grade. Our music teacher. His name was Mr. Kaufman. How do you even remember stuff like that? I don't know how I do. I need to wash this out a little bit. It has some crudge from back. I'm too humble to be a good self-promoter. Yeah, I can't be a self-promoter timekeeper. What's the recipe? the recipe for the strawberry. Dolores has a link, Tetley man. Dolores, if you would, post the link to that strawberry cookie juice. That's absolutely fantastic. You will really like it, trust me.
She's already done it a
I
couple
did the
times.
finger guns. All right, I'll be right back.
Whoa, man! Just wow. Okay. How's it going, everybody? Apparently he left again. So wow. Okay. Hi. I know Gail, right? He just like you don't do that to the people you're on air with. He just like gets up and leaves.
She wants something. I don't know what she wants.
Demillen, yes, I do. My chiropractor confirmed I've actually got whiplash.
Oh, not the whiplash. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Speed, his chiropractor confirmed that he has whiplash. Here, let me switch over to the. Oh, wait. First, let's let you show off the pen.
I I I've only put this down like a couple times.
But Venus
Uh
hasn't even seen it yet.
yeah, she has. I
Oh,
showed
she
it to
has?
her.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. She likes it.
Don't give
Um
Tetley the recipe. No, Tetley needs. I think everybody needs a recipe, Chunk.
for
I
for those of you wondering, and William, I see your question there. I have not been back to work yet. I have not been cleared by the doctor to go back to work. So I'm hoping I'll be back to work on Tuesday. I see the doctor again on uh on Monday. And Saint, it's not actually it's not ribbed. It's smooth. And I can't put it down.
This strawberry is so damn good, man. It's not one of those strawberries that's like, oh my God, it's overpowering. It's not that at all. This is a really smooth strawberry cookie vape. I can't. I don't know how else to explain it to you guys.
And
I
Gail,
think if
I
y'all make
have
this,
been.
you're going to end up buying more flavoring and making more of this. Just make yourself a 30 ml bottle. I do recommend letting it steep at least a week.
Nice,
Um,
Wally.
you can vape it right off the bat, but if you vape it right off the bat, the strawberry is going to be a little tart. So letting it steep for a week would be way better. Um,
No, William, the sad part is the truck that got totaled was not my truck. The truck I normally drive is in the shop. However, I am next on the list to get a new truck.
Tetley man, the the strawberry cookie is the one I'm vaping here. The other one, Anywhere biscuit, is not in this recipe. No. And this one is the glass blueberry, buttercream blueberry. It's absolutely delicious. I know somebody has a link to that one too. That's why I made a 500 ml bottle of it. This is really good and very close to the original version.
And Dire Thing, yeah, that's pretty much we're keeping an eye on it right now, watching to see what happens. Been talking to the chiropractor about it. But the rib issues, been working through physical therapy on that one. Um, so yeah, I'm kind of a mess from the neck down.
That's a shame. What this is the rebirth. Yeah, this is the rebirth RDA that I'm vaping on, guys. Just
Oy.
in case y'all, you can see how the airflow comes up at an angle
The
on
name
the
on that one
coils.
still gets to me.
And these are spaced out. I don't know if y'all can see the spaces between the coils here. The main time you want to use spaced coils is if you have a tank that has trouble wicking, or you're getting dry hits from a tank. Try spacing the coils. It helps a lot with the ability for your wicking to accept the juice. Because when this is all closed down, it kind of chokes off your cotton a lot more. So just in case you put too much cotton, it still allows a room for, especially when you drip on top of your like you have your cap on, you drip down in here. It allows the juice to get down in between these coils down into your cotton so that it saturates it better. That's why I like doing this, not to mention the fact that they burn evenly right off the bat. Instead of having to pre-fire the things over and over again, I need to get some cotton here. These are not 3 millimeter from what I can see. These are like 2.5 millimeters, so I got to do a little bit smaller on the cotton um, so that I don't go overboard with it and make them too thick. Then I have to watch the time. If I'm even going to touch that rose, I got to
Yeah, you
make
got
sure I
time.
set apart about 2 hours for that because half of that's going to be cussing, um,
Well,
which
that's why it's
always
so
makes for the
entertaining.
hilarious show. So anytime you wick something like this on an RDA, you need to check how deep your juice well is in here. You want your cotton to be able to go down and touch your juice well. You don't want, it really depends on your vape style. If you want to not have to drip as much, then you're going to put more cotton in there. If you drip a lot, like if you have a bad habit of like drip drip, vape drip drip, then it doesn't really matter because you're already going to keep that thing saturated. Um, so one way you can do it is just kind of lean this down and see how far it goes down, like into the deck, and then that's where you're going to cut it. That way you know the edge of the wick is actually going to touch the bottom of the deck, which allows the most capillary action to go up in there to actually get your coils nice and juicy and wet. We're going to rake that out after I get this other one put in here. I want to see how good this strawberry is going to be on here. If I can taste the cookie in this after I put it in the dripper, I may have to vape this on a dripper instead of a tank. And I really enjoy the Kelpie. I mean, I vape the Kelpie like all the damn time now. Um, I enjoy the airflow and the amount of flavor I get. So easiest way to do it after you get that is just cut it even with the other one. Very simple at that point. Cut it even, boom, boom, done, done. Everything's out of the way. Now we're going to scrum this.
Okay,
Scrum it out.
scrum it or strum it?
I'm saying scrum because I'm southern and I scrum it
That's a rugby
and
thing.
skeet you with a water hose, stuff like that. Take out the crash, all that good stuff. You don't have to overdo this. It's not going in an RTA. All I'm doing is making sure that the ends from when you actually cut the cotton is all removed. That way you don't have any sharp dead points on the end of the wick. Um, when does Scuba play rugby? Yeah, I've never played rugby. That's all hardcore stuff right there. I'd probably be all broken bones and stuff. I was doing that,
Cassie, no, I didn't. I didn't get any good drugs on this one.
especially now. Okay, I'm just kind of tucking this
You're you're
inside.
s- you're slowly moving off screen.
Sorry. Let me get over this way. Yeah, I have a bad habit of slipping off screen here.
But I notice you're finding the hole okay.
Yeah, I don't have to pick this RDA up and actually hold it 2 inches from my eyeballs to see it, so that's a good thing.
This is a good warm up for the rose.
Now that one I may need to do that. I, oh my God! You know what? If I'm building a rose, you got a rose there somewhere, there, player.
I don't know where it is now.
Yeah, I bet you don't. Uh huh. I bet you don't.
I told you I was rearranging for all the racing stuff that I've got going on. I don't know where it is.
Uh huh. You will find it.
Oh, I'm sure I will, just not right now.
I hope I got enough juice to even do this. I gotta try this on my finger again, see if I get the cookie.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it takes a minute.
Well, if it takes a minute to get the
There it
cookie,
is.
you don't have enough cookie.
No, no, no. You want it like this. You don't want. Well, I mean, I like it like this.
Yeah, but no, you were saying that you're losing the flavor of the cookie. You're getting more strawberry after you've been vaping it for a while.
I mean,
So you
you could
want more
add more
cookie.
cookie to this. I mean, that's all. That's totally up to you. If you want to add more cookie, go for it. I like the fact that it starts off with a strawberry and then the cookie slowly kicks in afterwards. That's actually one of the reasons I really like this. It's kind of one of those juices, that you vape and then it switches on you and you're like, whoa, that's freaking good. I
Steven said
can't
to
wait.
make sure the hole's filled.
I am filling the hole as much as I possibly can.
And you got the hole juiced up?
The hole is all juiced up.
Okay, good.
There we go. Now it's back on there. Very nice Addy stand that Creed
Gail
made.
is Gail. You are quick.
What Gil do? What? Oh wow, Stevie with a real J. What the hell is that? Anyways. All right, so now we have the Mage V2 in series, so this thing fires really hard. Um, that's why I built a higher ohm. This is like probably a point 0.8 or point 0.9. It's actually a much higher ohm because if you build, you don't want to build below a point 0.3, number one, on a series build. This is series. Um, I tried to go into that earlier, but we totally skipped over the whole series parallel thing. But if you build really low, even if I build like a point 0.4, point 0.5 on a series, it's way too hot of a vape for me. So I have to build on the higher end, not quite 1 ohm, but maybe point 0.8, point 0.9, and then it's like right there is the perfect on a mech mod. Now on a regulated you can adjust it out, but on a mech mod, that's where I like to keep it. I'm gonna make sure this is all cleaned out in here, the drip tip, all that. I don't want to taste any
Hold on a
cinnamon.
second.
Yep.
I see King Cobra 66 UK. That doesn't look right.
Yeah, it does.
Is that
That his
okay?
his nickname's always been. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
All right, here goes the
Sorry, King.
strawberry test. Let's see if it's good. Oh my God, that tastes like pure cotton. All right,
Hey, Moose.
this is gonna take a minute to break in. Obviously, that literally tastes like pure cotton. Look how fast I tried that thing out. I just you know
Damn.
when you first wick this, it really soaks up a lot of juice, and I don't have a lot of juice. That's why I'm being, kind of stingy with it right now. I don't want to run out before I get a good hit off this.
Oh, Dolores. I was told that that was the real King. I don't know.
Okay. Mmm. Now why is he timed out? What the hell is going on?
Well, no, I think Dolores heard me asking whether or not that was a real one, and she was Johnny on the spot.
I think that's the real King Cobra. I mean, that's his nickname's always been that. Why would they copy King Cobra's nickname? Yeah, please untime him out. Sorry, King Cobra. We've had a
Sorry,
lot of. I know
Dolores.
you just got here, but we've had a lot of trolls tonight. A lot of trolls, and the mods are taking care of it. Thank you to all the mods. And apologize. They just don't know who's real anymore. They're
And
coming in
and
here as Gale and Cheech and Chong and you name
Dolores,
it.
before you apologize, that's on me, not on you. You heard me, and thank you.
Okay, it's starting to switch now.
King Cobra,
Mmm,
if you can hear me, I'm sorry.
damn. You just can't beat the flavor from a dripper. You just can't. It's just so much stronger.
The trilogy.
I could try it on the trilogy. Whoa. Whoa, I just got buzzed from that hit. Man, that was strong. Woohoo! Do you see that? I tell you what, there. This is getting better and better with each hit. Obviously, and I don't know if y'all can see, but I it's putting off a lot of vapor, a lot. Hey, Ruben. Okay, that hit I actually got the cookie right off the bat, the cookie and the strawberry.
Yes, you do,
Yes,
Cassie.
Cassie, you've been here a long time, and you're usually here for every show, so I gave you a wrench. There you go. This is a really good juice. I mean, there's a lot of, now don't get me wrong, there's a lot of juices on the e-liquid recipes that are not so good. I highly recommend that the recipes that you do look up on e-liquid recipes, most of them have reviews. So they got, the 1 to 5 star rating. If it has a 5 star rating, make sure that it's not from one person. Like, you'll see that it'll say 5 stars and it'll have a 1 beside it. That means one person gave it a 5-star rating, which they may like it 5-star. Don't get me wrong. But if you see 20, 30 people that reviewed a certain recipe that's on there and it still has 5 stars, more than likely that's going to be a damn good recipe.
I would
would,
still highly recommend doing a small test run
oh
first.
yeah, definitely. Always, always make a small bottle of it first. See if you like it before, you don't want to make a 500 ml bottle of a juice that you hate. That's a complete waste. You're going to be
Yeah.
hating life if you do that. So if you got 30 ml bottles around, if you got 10 ml bottles, that's the best way to do it. Make a 10 ml bottle of something. That's enough to get a good test off. Obviously, you could fill up one tank maybe. Um, do a dripper for about. How is that with the rebirth? It is very good, Steven. It's getting better with each vape. This is fresh, fresh cotton, clean coils, cleaned out RDA. I know once this breaks in here in the next couple minutes, it's going to get better and better. Um,
Cassie, just press the Alt key, put your mouse over the person, press your Alt key, and it'll provide you options.
you don't even have to press Alt, but I mean but you can go to the name, and if you go over to the right, it has 3 dots, and it gives you options, whether
That's
you want
true
to put
too.
them in timeout or whatever.
Cassie, there you go. You've got a volunteer. Time them out.
Mellow apple cream cake. Well, there you go, Chunk. So, Chunk, you put a recipe up there too? Is your recipes listed under Chunkmeister? Hey, I'm willing to try anything. You know,
Really? I'll
I've
find
I've
something
tried
for you.
some really nasty juices. I've actually tried nasty juices
Really?
like
I'm sure I can find something you
hot
won't want to
dog,
try or
pepperoni
say you
pizza,
tried.
dirty ashtray. You know, dirty ashtray was bad. It really does taste like
Oh, trust me,
somebody.
I can find something you won't want to try.
I know there's a lot like that, but the one that was the worst for me was that crab juice. Oh my God, it was absolutely horrid. Hey Ashley, are you around without the other half? What's going on? Um, the whole crab juice. I'm not a big seafood guy. I don't like a lot of seafood. I mean, granted, I have tend to eat a lot more seafood the older I got. For some reason, it's kind of oh, okay. He's in another room right now, so yeah. Awesome, Ashley. Um, this is definitely getting better, but I got to be honest with you, it is drying out so freaking fast. Just because it's new cotton and I'm going to run out of juice before. Well, actually, I got just enough to probably get a good taste out of this. I'm just
You
going to
can
pour
get it.
this one right on top and actually really juice it up good. You all right?
Yeah.
I'm really getting the strawberry and cookie flavor, but I still have a slight hint of that fresh cotton. Do not like that fresh cotton taste. That's why anytime I build a tank, and I don't know if y'all have noticed, but anytime that I'm building a RTA, I make sure that I juice it up, fire it, juice it up, fire it, juice it up, fire it, because I want to burn every bit of that fresh cotton taste out of there before I put the top back on. Because once you seal it in like that, it takes forever for it to break in good. When it's open, it seems
So
like it breaks in the cotton really good, and then put
Cassie
it together.
Cassie mentioned today's the last day to get vaping watch.
Good point, Cassie. Yeah, today I thought Vaping Watch was done. Apparently, today is the last day to get the anything that Vaping Watch has left on their site, or do you have to email them? I don't even know if their site's still going. But yeah, this is actually vaping quite warm. It's warmer than what I mean, anytime you're vaping in series, that's what I was saying. I have to vape a higher ohm because it hits that. I mean, you can see how hard this thing's firing. I'm blowing out these major clouds. Mm. Yeah, shipping is not cheap from Vaping Watch. It is not
Yeah,
cheap.
no,
I highly
no, it's
recommend
not.
if you do order something from there, get a lot. Make sure you're covered because number one, it's the last day, and number two, the shipping is not cheap, so it actually pays to get more than less. I think I just vaped myself out. Whoo, that is something serious right there. Okay, now I'm gonna try the differences between the Kelpie and the Rebirth RDA and see which one well,
Yeah,
this
but now
is
you're comparing a tank to an RDA.
I'm comparing the tank to RDA, but I'm also comparing something that's broke in. This cotton is very well broke in, so it's kind of not fair. Yeah, Timekeeper, I'm getting better and better on the coughing, man. It actually has improved a lot. I still do cough from time to time, but rebirth, birth, birth.
And John Q, that's rebirth, not afterbirth.
Okay. Well, as expected, I'm definitely getting more flavor from the RDA, but you're obviously going to get more from a dripper over a tank. Still love the flavor of the Kelpie. I know I showed it a couple weeks ago, but if you have a fatality, hey Venus, the drip tip from the fatality fits on. Hey, the drip tip from the fatality fits absolutely perfect on top of the Kelpie. It is a match made in heaven right there. It actually works really good on top of the Kelpie. And the main reason I did that is because I lost the drip tip out of the Kelpie somewhere in the garage, and I don't feel like looking for it, so I grabbed the drip tip off one of the fatalities I got because I got so many of them, and it fit on there, and I was like, whoa. It even has the little angle at the bottom, and it just goes right with the. I don't know if y'all can see that. It goes right. Let me do it on the other screen. The angle of that drip tip actually matches the top of the tank perfectly. It's freaking crazy how good that goes on top of there. Vic should get a whole bunch of fatality drip tips and put on the Kelpie. It's freaking awesome. Good. I'm glad you're back, King Cobra. Sorry about that earlier. We're just well, what happened to speed? Now I'm all huge. Scuba's huge. I'm out of drink. I can't leave until speed comes back. You want me to time out Dolores? You can't time out Dolores, number one, John Q, because she's a mod as well as you. So you can't time out Dolores. Um, Super Scuba. What's up, Hercene? Hercene, I saw see, y'all think I don't watch stuff sometimes, but I watched the replay of. Now, I got a question for you, Hercene, because when I watched the replay of Gail's show where she was talking about me being her favorite U.S. reviewer, you made a comment that there's a lot of British hate in the channel, and I want to know where or what you're talking about. I have not seen any British hate, and I definitely have no hate towards anybody from the UK. I mean, I don't get it, but I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, who do we need to ban her scene? That's what we need. That's what we need to know. Who was that American brand that was in the shower in the mixing room? Oh, I can't remember that, Tetley, man. I know exactly who you're talking about. Um, Damn, that's been years now. Um, Dr. Cremies. Slappy's right on it. That's it. Cremies. Good old Cremies. Not Adore e-liquid. I saw some hate sometimes, but I may have gotten the shows mixed up. Okay, her scene. Yeah, yeah. Adore had kind of that problem. You know, dire thing, and y'all are gonna be like, "What?" I've never had any Adore e-liquid. I had big intention on getting some of that banana that Adore makes. I've never got any. Obviously, I don't get it sent to me for free like some of them other reviewers do, and I just never pulled the trigger on buying any Adore e-liquid. Um, yeah, I don't know what happened to Speed. Let me see if he's still in the call. It doesn't show him at all, so I don't know what happened to Speed. Uh, so there you go. Creamies wasn't that bad. I've never had creamies either. So I've never had creamies. I've never had Adore e-liquid. And Dolores says she's been DIYing so long that she could never go back to pre-made juice. Well, Dolores, here's the whole thing. I don't mind buying pre-made juice from the store, especially if I'm getting a good deal. But it's so much cheaper when you can make it yourself, and not to mention the fact when you're making it yourself, you can add or remove. Good luck with that, Slappy. Oh, you lost power. Okay, Speed. You could, when you're making it yourself, you can adjust whichever flavor you want. That's too strong or too weak to your liking. That's the whole thing of DIY. Not to mention you can adjust your nick level as need. Um, Adore was way overhyped. House juice. It wasn't worth buying again, and prices are way too high. Ryan, that's good to know. I see. I've never tried it. I just kept hearing, "Oh, it's so good. It's so good." It's very possible the whole reason they kept saying that is because they were being sent the juice for free. So there you go. Um, there you go, Gail. Yeah, you prefer making it or making it to your taste. I mean, everybody has their own style of what type of juice they like to vape, whether it be tobacco style vape. I personally try to stay away from most of the tobaccos. That's the whole reason that I started vaping, was to get away from cigarettes. So I don't want to remind myself of what tobacco tastes like and maybe start craving cigarettes again. So I prefer, I love custards mainly. I do not mind fruity vapes. I actually enjoy a lot of the fruity vapes, but custards are my main thing. Custards are bakery, and then it's probably custards, bakery, fruity. I could do either one of those. I don't mind vaping tobacco type juices. I just don't prefer them. If they ever strike us down to where we can only vape or only buy tobacco type juices, I won't be buying juice. I'll be making my own. So screw that. Stevie makes your juice. Nice, nice, Gail. Well, there you go. That's a trusted source right there. I need another drink so bad. It's ridiculous. Oh, she's a very talented mixer, just not very sanitary. Well, I could see that, timekeeper. Not everybody has the money to buy no freaking giant lab, to make juice in. There was people that legit liked the Adore flavors, but some of the crap Don pulled was very distasteful. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know the whole story. Well, you could make me a drink. That would be awesome. Because I don't want to get up because Speed isn't back yet. I don't know why Speed is just talking in chat and not back in here now. If Speed wants to see me touch this rose, he needs to hurry it back in here. Got 30 minutes, which I don't even know if I can build that thing in 30 minutes. Honestly, I don't want to build it. I'll just rewick it. And I'm pretty sure it's probably juice already in there. Oh, you're on the phone. I need to sort the screen. You are correct. Let me sort the screen. Let me try to sort the screen anyway. Man, that's so huge. Oh, wrong button. Oh, man. Let me see if I can find the bottom of this. I think that's it right there. Wow, is that big enough for you guys? Thank you. That should be huge right there. There's Munchkin. Um, so when I do get the Ragnar in, what's a decent scale for DIY? You know what? DeMillan probably has the link to the best scale. I got a decent one. I think the one Dolores, I'm sorry. The one DeMillan has is even better. But the one I have actually works really good. I got no problems with it. It works off either some AAA batteries or a power supply, either one. But I know the one that DeMillan has also, I think, does the same thing, and it has a nice little cover that goes over it. The one we have does too, which I don't even know if it's over here right now. I don't see it. Do what? Oh, it's upstairs. Oh, that's right. That's right. It's upstairs right now. Can't get the. How much is gas in Virginia? $1.89 a gallon right now is what it is here. It went way down. It was like $1.20 something there when the COVID was really strong, which now COVID's even higher. But um, did you do a full 2 second pour?
It's fine.
It's fine.
There's a big, long, giant hair in there, though. I don't know whose that could have possibly been.
Did you drop your hairs into my drink?
No, I pulled it out of your drink.
You pulled it out of my drink? That's even worse. There you go. Wow, you're 250? Did you ever get tested to see if I had COVID? Big Ca, I did not get tested. Um, if I still have COVID, that would be very surprising to me. Yeah, there you go, Dave. It's the AWS that I think the DeMillan has and Tandy has the AWS scale. You just have to make sure that it measures down to what is it, point one of a gram, 0.001 or something like that. Can't remember the numbers, but you need a scale that'll measure down very, very lightweight. If it doesn't measure down like that, you're never going to be able to mix juice correctly. I can't even stir this up good. Holy crap! Okay, I apologize for even acting like Munchkin didn't put enough liquor in there. That's very strong. Yeah, so check there you go. Dolores is 0.01 grams. So you need to make, thank you, DeMillan and Dolores both. It's got to go down to zero point zero 0.01 in measurements. There's some scales. I had one company off Amazon for some reason wanted me to review their scale. Now, their scale was fine. Don't get me wrong. The scale worked, but it was not good. And I told them this. I said, your scale works fine. I got no problems with it, but it is not good in the industry I'm in as far as making juice and mixing stuff that you requires that you can tell every little drop you put in, it changes the weight. That scale didn't do that. You almost had to put 30 grams in there before it would pick it up on the scale. That would not cut it. Um, and there's the real Cheech. Oh my goodness. Well, why would he do that, Cheech? If you have Patreons, you're good to go. Oh, what just fell? Dadgummit. Anyways, yeah, AWS is really sensitive. That's right. And if you have a fan or something blowing on your scale and it moves the weight, you know that scale is really sensitive, which is what happens when I'm using a scale that's here. As soon as the fan comes around and hits it, it throws the weight off. So I have to wait till the fan moves away to see if I got it right. Well, thank you, Gail. I appreciate it. I am really bummed that I actually missed their show. I know they're not gonna be on for what? Not this week coming up, or not this week, but next week maybe, because they do it every fortnight. So, yes, I stirred the drink, and it's still really strong. Which that's fine. I don't mind really strong. You're on next week. Thank you, Gail. I will try to catch it. I know that y'all show is like 8 or 9 UK time, which is like early here. So I'll have to get some kind of reminder, and so I don't miss it this time. Someday I'm gonna crash y'all's Zoom call so I can just come in there and talk crap. I really enjoy watching Bunny ask all those questions. Bunny had a bunch of good questions, and I was like, you know what? I don't even know how I would answer that. So any questions like that that makes you think, that was pretty cool. I really like that. Um, she was asking all the people in there, sugar free, all the people that they had in the chat, not in the chat, in the Zoom call, what their opinion was on this or that, and it was pretty cool. Like who would you most like to meet, alive or dead? And interesting responses. I need a wig. I don't, darn thing, I had a wig before that I could have threw on, but I don't have a wig now, so I don't even, there's no wig. I would have to use some camera tricks, just like, I can't remember his name, but he was in the bottom right on their Zoom call, and he just kept changing his face to look like a girl or a baby or something. It was funny as hell. I have those programs. I could do that. You have a blonde wig? Oh, your Smurfette wig. Oh, no, you didn't tell me that. BFG. Thank you, Gail. That's how bad I'm old, guys. I'm old. Um, yeah, apparently Munchkin has a blonde wig. That would look really weird on me. The blonde look. Blonde with a goatee, and yeah, that would be crazy. You have a black wig somewhere? See, the darker hair color, that would work. Niccolo Paganini. Just saying. Okay, Gail, do it. I'll come on there. I got no problem with that. When I get to be over 60, then we can talk. Dolores, I completely understand. I think I'm older than my actual age. Let's see Papa Scuba. Oh, shit, DeMillan. DeMillan has that picture still? DeMillan is a screenshot whore. What the hell, DeMillan? I know which picture this is. This has got to be me when I was on the Higgies show. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was me with a wig. Dadgummit. I can't believe people hold on to these screenshots that long. Damn it, man. You have that on your desktop? Wow. Minecrafter, how you doing? Hey, Minecrafter, guess what? I got banned. Yeah, I got banned. That's why you don't see me on Fallout 76. So I got banned. But there you go. Yeah, Dave, that was a long time. How, Minecrafter? I'm actually not sure. I even wrote them back and said, I don't know why I got banned. They were banning people for having too much XP, and I was like, look, let me tell y'all something. I wrote them back and I said, I play 8 to 14 hours per day every day. If y'all are banning me because of my XP level, then you're banning me for no reason. I haven't heard anything back from them, so I don't know. But yeah, I got banned, and I got banned like last Tuesday or something. So it's a temporary ban. My account will eventually be back, which would really suck if it was a permanent ban. I would lose all the money I've spent on that game, which is ridiculous. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, Jay went on to play some other game, and you're still without power speed? Wow. No, I was not cursing out 13-year-old John Q. I don't even Oh, if they took my XP away, Minecrafter, whoo. I didn't get, and it's like I told them, I've seen people way higher than me, like level 800, 1,000 something. I'm only level 319, I think I was. And no, I didn't get banned from Minecraft, Tetley man. I got banned from Fallout 76. So there you go. Yeah, I can't play anymore. Munchkin's still fine. I really don't know why I got can't. I'm the one that got banned, but Gail, this is what I'll do. This is the way I'm gonna do the rows, okay? Because it's already 9:40. When the Ragnar comes in, which it could either be tomorrow. DeMille and I don't cheat. Munchkin reported me. Uh, when I build the Ragnar, if it comes in tomorrow, I will build the Ragnar and the Rose on that show. Yeah, I got banned from a video game, Slappy. Correct, I got banned. Fallout 76. It's basically a game, RPG game that involves building your own house and what the hell? Damn, y'all scared the crap out of me. Um, but yeah, so the only thing I can even vape the Ragnar on is probably, well, actually I can vape it on the X class or G class, but I'm probably gonna vape it on the Steam Crave PWM. I never found mine. Does that mean I'll come play it on the PS4? Um, Speed should find his. Gail, you're right. Speed, you should be looking for your rose right now so we could both do it at the same time. Oh, I did not show them my spider. DeMillan, you're a 3D printer. Actually, it's not my spider. I gave it to Munchkin's daughter. This is a, let me show y'all up close so you can get the full benefit of this thing. Oops, let me go to the right view here. Here is a 3D tarantula that I printed, a wolf spider, and it won't even fit on here, but as you can see, its abdomen back here is a skull with fangs on it, and then the legs, you would never print that. Well, the legs are articulating, so you can move this around, and then here's the fangs that actually snap on the front. It's pretty damn big. I guess I'm gonna have to show it on the other camera. It looks decent. I'm actually impressed at how well this came out. It took multiple prints because I had to print each leg section, and there's 8 legs. So I printed this part of the legs, then the middle part of the legs, then the last part of the legs. It's a really nice. DeMillan, I honestly I don't understand how this printed so well. And these legs are really sharp. They got little spines on them. So that's actually pretty good for a 3D printer to be able to do that. But yeah, it came out really good. Her daughter's really into, y'all already know that her daughter, how long did it take? Vapin' Dave, each time I printed a section of the legs, which was 8 legs, was about 2.5 hours. So 2, 4, 6 hours there. 20 minutes for the fangs. Each abdomen, each piece, the head and the abdomen was another 2 hours per. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'd say 10 to 12 hours. How did the wolf come out? The fox, if Munchkin brings it to me, I will show you the fox. It's sitting on her desk. But yeah, I think the tarantula came out really good. I want to print some vape stuff next. The only problem with the printer is it's just got such a small build. It's got a small deck on there. You don't have a lot of room to print bigger things. If I get a bigger 3D printer in the future, I will print bigger things. And I didn't even have to print these but one time. Yes, it can be painted, Vape Dave. It can be painted. So if you want to put this actually is articulating. So if you want to put the spider in an attack pose, you put its front legs up like this, and then it looks like it's going to attack. So, yep, it is a fox. Here's the fox that I printed. The printer's been working really good. Is e-cig still going? Telly man, as far as I know they haven't done any shows lately, but as far as I know, e-cig is still in business. I hope they don't go out of business. That would really suck for them. You know, their whole thing, yeah, it looks really good. I don't know. Let me see if y'all can see it better on this one. It's just it's so bright that it's kind of taken away from it. But I really like all the curves and ripples in this. It came out really good for a 3D print. I mean, y'all got to admit, this came out really damn good. You can't even see the lines on this thing. It printed really good. So the last one I did, the very top from here up was all weird lined because it was out of alignment. How much did it cost to get a 3D print ready? That actual 3D printer is about somewhere around $200, maybe $250. You can print and a whole spool of the filament, which is PLA. That will print PLA or ABS. ABS is just a whole different temperature thing. Now this shows Celsius, so I don't know what the conversion is, but the actual printer head prints at when I do these, this is my settings in case you want to know, DeMillan. My actual printer head prints at 200 degrees Celsius. The bed itself is 60 degrees Celsius. I set those two like that, and this is the prints I get from it. Now every printer is different. Every print head is a little more picky, depending on the size of the nozzle. This is 0.75 PLA, by the way. Is it 0.75 or 1.75? One of those two. It's on the side of the thing. But yeah, you can buy a whole spool of that for like $15 from Micro Center. And there's so many colors. There's every color you can think of. Can you print an AR upper? Well, Slappy, you can print a lot of stuff with a 3D printer. That's the cool thing. But if you really want to print stuff that is personal to you, you got to know how to use some programs where you create your own 3D stuff, which I tried to get into that. That is very difficult. The only thing I printed like that I did on my own was some of those, they look like octagons that I made that actually slide over my cores when I do fused Claptons so that they don't flop around when I'm trying to wrap a fused Clapton. It just slides on the wire and it keeps the wires straight. They came out really good. I still have that file somewhere. This is all G-code stuff, so I still have the file. Most files come in STL format, and then you can convert them with a slicer. I said 60, yeah. The actual bed, because in order for the material to stick to the bed has to be, well, it's better that it's heated. My bed is at 60 Celsius. The print head is at 200 Celsius. And you can adjust every printer, or most of the printers, especially if it has a heated bed, make sure you get one with a heated bed. You can adjust the temperatures. And I set mine for 200 on the print head and 60 for the actual bed, and it seems to print just fine. I need to print a fan. Yeah, that would be awesome, Dom Long. You could do it. I would have to print it in multiple sections. There you go. Yeah, 200 Celsius is 392 Fahrenheit. Well, thank you, Dolores. There you go. There's a conversion rate. 3D print a Glock 17. That would be awesome, King Cobra. Now, this is the thing, though. If the problem with PLA is it melts very easy under heat. So say you could, now there has been guns printed in 3D, don't get me wrong. There's actually guns that do work. They don't print them in PLA though. I think they use ABS, which is a much sturdier plastic that doesn't melt under lower temperatures. If you were to fire a gun that was printed from PLA, on a 3D printer, the heat from it would just melt the inside. You might shoot one bullet from it. The next one you go to fire, it's going to misfire and probably blow your hand off. So I don't think that would be a good idea. Um, yeah, I don't think it's not made to print firearms with. Plus the fact that posting stuff like that online is pretty much illegal, so they stopped putting those online where you could just go print, and because people are going to try to do that to get guns through the freaking airport or something, and they don't want that. What am I missing? Oh, let me go back to the let's go back to this and see if it's getting any better. Oh, as far as that apple, I never got into this apple candy, sour apple candy. It's not what I was looking for. I'm gonna try it now. Because I'm trying to be honest with y'all about the recipes. Really enjoy the glass blueberry cake. Really enjoy that strawberry cookie. Not a big fan of the apple hard candy or whatever they tried to. It's supposed to be sour. To me, it's got a flowery taste to it. You know how you get a juice and it has that floral taste? It's like, ugh, I don't really like that. That's what I get off that. And I've been letting it steep. It has gotten better, but it's still not quite there. Now, maybe if I let it steep longer, it'll get better. But, I don't know. From what I see from the post office, the Ragnar is supposed to be here Monday. But depending on the post office, even though they got big warnings about everything slower right now, I might get it tomorrow. If I get it tomorrow, I will try to do a show early tomorrow. Um, and I'll build the Ragnar and the Rose on the same show. And if it comes Monday, then I'll probably do a show Monday and do it then. Glass cinnamon sugar cookie. You know what, Creed? I bet you if it's made by Glass, their juice is freaking excellent. So I bet you, I don't think I've had, excuse me. Oh, wait, I have had that. Yes, that is actually a really good juice, Creed. I agree with you on that. The one I got was in the, when they had the Glass had the actual glass juice bottles. Those are freaking good, man. Those are good. I still have some of those. I don't think they're here. Maybe they got thrown away because the juice got old. But I didn't vomit a little. I burped, which don't even. It's hard for me to burp, so I'm surprised. Glass is good. Yes, Vape Dave. Correct. Smith and Wesson. 1911 or a 45 ACP. There you go. Pat, it, I hate even every day I see these tweets from the Orange Ruler, and it blows my mind at some of this stuff that comes out of his mouth. I'm literally, I don't really want to get into politics, but I mean, come on, dude. This is ridiculous. That last thing I saw where the reporter come on and talked about somebody that died from the coronavirus, and he completely ignored that and went to talk about his freaking ratings. I was pissed. I was like, are you freaking kidding me right now? He came on to talk about his ratings after he was just told about somebody dying from the coronavirus. Just blew that off and went all about his ratings and his polls and all. No one cares. No one cares about your polls. Oh, okay, bad politics. I know. I don't like doing politics, but there. Yes, get the correct strawberry cookie recipe, Munchkin. Because I know the one that we're vaping is absolutely delicious. And I want people to have the same one. Because when they make it, they're going to be like, oh my God, this is so good. It's like so good. That is it up there. Okay, Munchkin just posted the recipe. There you go. Check that out. There's not that many flavors in it. Really easy to pick up. I don't recommend buying a lot of it to start off with. Get a little bit, make it. If you like it, then order more. Um, I'm telling you, if you like strawberry and you like cookie, you're probably gonna like it. But just to be on the safe side, don't overdo it when you order juice. to start off with, flavors that you are not familiar with. That way you can try it. If you like it, then go ahead and make the big bottles of it. Oh, thank you, Cassie. Yeah, I like sour. Cassie, if you've ever tried it, well, it used to be called Bazooka sour straws. Now it's Kilo Sour Apple something, because they changed company names. But if you can get one that tastes like that, that's the sour apple I like. If you haven't tried that one, Cassie, try that one. Kilo Sour Straws Apple. Um, Absolutely. Their raspberry one's really good too, but for me, if you really like sour apple candy, that one is the best one I've ever tried. Really good. Oh, you have it? Yeah, it is. It's very good. That's the kind of sour apple that I want. I want that one. You got the Rebirth RDA ordered? Nice, Stephen Taylor. I really see the good thing about this is the way the airflow comes in the side with the honeycomb effect. So you're not going to get that whistling or that real bad sound. And then the airflow comes up through here out straight onto your coil. Right there. See that? Boom, boom. Right onto your coil. Boom, boom. And it's dual coil. Really easy to build on. It really is. I quite enjoy this, and it matches this mod. And you can't really put the cap on the wrong way because the cap snaps all the way down when you have the airflow. Like if I turn this wrong way, it doesn't jive. Well, now I got the cap on the correct way, so it went all the way down. Or maybe not. When I don't get it right, it doesn't seal down. So if I turn it some, then it locks down in, then you know you're in the right spot. And then you can adjust the airflow like this, just turning it. But yeah, this matches this mod really good. Really good. Oh, thank you, Cassie. So Higgy Sticks is still going, and you can still use it's just Scuba, right? Scuba 10. You can still get 10% off at Higgy Sticks. Make sure, don't forget about Higgy Sticks. They're still around. They're just not doing shows right now. Ah, the purple one is the prettiest. Steven, you know what? It probably is beautiful. I got no problem with that. This is getting better and better and better every vape I take off of this thing. Oh, David's still doing podcasts? Well, I did not know that, Chunk. Thank you for the info. Where's the rest of my juice? The problem with me hitting this on a dripper, I'm getting vaped out really quickly. My juice is gone. Oh my God. Where's my little 30 ml bottle of that strawberry juice? Is that what fell earlier? It is. Okay, I found it. I knew I heard something fall. That juice is almost gone. It's like, it's on its last leg. I only got 2 minutes left. See, that's why it's important to try and, I didn't even get through all of the stuff I wanted to talk about on the basics. But we got some of it done. You have 2 tanks left? Try some of that juice in 3 milligram. I can do that, Dolores. The blueberry, this is yeah, that. And I already know it's good, so I don't know what it is, guys. There's a lot of strawberries out there, and most of them all taste the same. This one has that strawberry that's just smooth. It's like, okay, there's strawberry and there's cookie. I can taste the cookie. It's that damn good. And if you think you're not getting enough cookie, add a little more cookie to it. Be very careful though. Cookie is a very potent flavor. So if you add just a little bit, it's going to change the flavor a lot. Same way with cherry. That's why cherry is so hard to make. Any type of cherry vape juice that's good out there, they probably worked really hard on it because cherry is really a hard one to nail. If you get too much cherry in there, it tastes completely nasty. Um, well, thank you, Cloud Choker. Um, okay. Wow. I don't even want to. No, I don't want to ruin what I'm getting right now off of this by putting blueberry on top of it because this is, whew. Pancake flavoring is always stupidly strong. I haven't tried pancake flavoring, Chunk. Oh, very nice, Steven. The Dreamer's a great mod. I have the other one. I got the King. So there's the King, and it's all copper. So anytime you get something like this, obviously the best conductor is silver. That's why you see all these mods with silver-plated conductors because they give off the best conductivity for voltage. But silver also transfers heat really, really well. The same way gold. If you have gold around your neck and you lean over a hot car engine, if you're not wearing a shirt and this leans back and hits your skin, it'll burn the shit out of you because this holds heat really well. Silver's even worse. It'll get you. It'll really burn you. So that's why you don't see, number one, it's expensive, but you don't see mods made out of complete silver because it would be really expensive, but it'll also get the heat in there, which is going to make the mod just too hot to hold on to. So they just silver plate the contact. After that, then you go with copper. And then you move on down the list after that. So get you the measurements of the two mech mods. I can do that. Creed. The Mage is, it looks like it's 26 millimeter diameter. Yep, it's 26 millimeter. Yep, 26 millimeter diameter. The Keen is going to be bigger. The Keen is 30 millimeters. So there you go. Those are the two mech mods measurements. Wow, I'm really dizzy. I'm freaking dizzy. Are you more on the mechs? Tetley, I'll be honest with you. I don't use mechs a lot. 9 times out of 10, if I'm using a mech, I don't. And see, that's why I'm not using that hybrid, which is the Keen. I really enjoy this series Mage. I don't know why I like this one so much. Um, what do you mean? Oh my God. Okay, guys, that was ridiculous. You know what this said? It said that it was closing the Zoom meeting because it was 40 minutes of idle time. How is it idle if I'm live on a video? That was the stupidest thing I've never seen. It automatically closed my Zoom meeting saying it was idle. Does Munchkin have the strawberry jam cookie? Now the Jam Monster strawberry is a completely different recipe. It actually has a cereal flavor that goes in there. I have not made that one yet. That one's supposed to be the exact recipe as the authentic Jam Monster strawberry. I don't know, haven't made it. I know what the real one tastes like, so if I make the one that's posted on eLiquid Recipes, I can tell you, but from what I read on there, it's supposed to be the recipe for the strawberry jam monster, which if that's the case, it's kind of like a buttery strawberry toast with strawberry jam on top of it. That's what it tastes like. Really good juice. It's a sweet juice, so it may be one of those juices that you vape, and then after a few minutes you're like, I'm over it. That's the way Bill loved it to start off with. He vaped it for a little while. He's like, yeah, it's something I couldn't vape all day, but it's really good. Asbestos. But yeah, it's been 40 minutes since Speed got off. Maybe that's what it is, Tetley, because I'm by myself. It thinks and I didn't log in as the owner. So if I log in as the owner, oh yeah, Steven, I completely agree. A mech mod made out of complete silver would be way too expensive. And number two, like I said, it's a great silver's a great metal for transferring heat. So if you're built, say you got a silver mech mod and you built a .08 coil in there, any of that transfers from your RDA down into the mod would make the mod really warm in your hand. You would be scared that you're about to vent your battery when actually it's just the heat coming from your tank down into the mod because it transfers heat so well, it probably burn your hand. So that's why you don't see mods made out of pure silver, even though it's a great, great conductor. So what they do is they usually take copper pins. The 510 will be a copper pin, silver plated. So you're still getting the benefits of silver, but it's not solid silver. It's silver plated. Um, of course you can vape heads. As long as you don't post a link to it, you can tell all about it, but you are not going to be able to post a link because YouTube is that way. I should be already. I missed a bot too, Big Ca. I need to. You know what? During the next week, I'll try to find another bot to throw in here. It kind of sucks that my original bot's dead. Nightbot doesn't do the same things that my other bot, the fuss bot that I had. So I'll try to find something. There's got to be another bot. But yeah. It was fun, and I wish I could run it now because I still have everybody's data saved. So whatever amount of scuba bucks y'all had is still on there, but I can't. I don't even know what you had, Big Cop. I'd have to look it up, but they completely canceled the whole project, which kind of sucks. I would have funded them if I needed to, just to keep it going. And next thing I'm going to 3D print, well, the girls want a cookie. They want me to make a cookie because I have a cookie monster that actually eats cookies, but I don't have any of the cookies. So I need to 3D print a little chocolate chip cookie, probably in blue, so that they can feed into the cookie monster. And then after that, I'm going to try to print something vape related. I wanted to print a big 21700 stand for batteries, but it's so big it won't fit on my build deck, so I couldn't print it without reducing the size of it. And when you reduce the size of it, then the batteries won't fit. So that defeats the purpose. So I either need a bigger 3D printer or find something else to print. There you go. How do you cash out your scuba bucks? I don't know, John Q. I don't even know. Don't you print a vape tool? The only vape tool that I've made, I mean, I did make these. But these are just to hold addies. Well, there's the name on there. But you can put, I think, up to 25 millimeter addies, RDAs, RTAs down in here. What do you need the bot other than flip coins? Darn thing, it needs to be able to post random commands. Like when you type exclamation point scuba, it'll print the location of my Facebook group or something like that. That would be cool. I have 3D printed some drip tips, King Cobra. This is the problem. And like I said earlier, when you 3D print in PLA is not a big fan of heat. So if you 3D print a drip tip, it will work. But if that RDA gets hot, it's going to melt that drip tip and you're not going to like life. Yeah, that's what I need to do, DeMillan. I'll just find something else. Uh, Make them and sell them on eBay. I could do that, Steven. Ooh, what do you got there, Dolores? Let me see what you got. I may already have that one. That one's different. I've never seen that one. I could probably print that first link you showed. Let me see another one. Let me see the second one you got. The one I saw was more of a caddy. Yeah, I don't like that second one. Ugh, that's like standing them up on a table. Print a coily tool. Ooh, DeMillan, that I respect Simon way too much to print a coily tool. Now, if Simon was to give me the file that he has with my name on there, I don't mind doing that for the people on the channel. I could ask Simon if he'll let me do that. I don't think my prints will be as good as Simon's is. And now he uses mold injection, so I don't know. But I would only do this with his permission. I'm not going to go and try and print coily tools to make money off them for sure. Um, no, I did not make the coily tool. That would be Simon. Um, let me see. coilytool.co.uk. There's the whole info right there. As far as I know, he still makes these. There's his info for you guys that want it. Um, designed in the UK. And y'all, and naturevape.co.uk usually sells them. Yeah, Steven, that's a great idea. Making different colors for different types of batteries, not a bad idea at all. Yeah, e-cigs had some too, chump. What about a decent looking 21700 Squonk mod? You, Demon Hunter, this is what I get. I'm gonna reiterate one more time. I could make a mod and I could put clips in there for the battery and everything to squonk with. The problem with it is it would work great, but number one, the first time somebody took that mod in their hot car, it would distort and melt and they would get pissed off and want a refund or something. And number two, say you're just vaping it and you're vaping a .08 coil, the mod's going to get hot and it's going to melt something. Either the 510 is going to get loose at the top or something like that, and it's going to make people not want it. I could try printing some stuff in ABS. ABS is way better as far as heat is concerned, but oh, DeMillen printed this one. Let's see what DeMillen get printed. Oh, there you go with the little smiley face. Damn, they need to rewrap some batteries too. I'm not the only one. That battery in the front is jacked up. 18 to $25 range. Yeah, ABS would be the way to go, Dolores. Yeah. Or they even have some type of polymers that you can print with. Depending on the printer you have, you can print with different materials that are actually like metal based and stuff. Those are way better. I'm way over time, guys. Wow, goodness gracious. You could make a wood 21700, but it would be pricey. There you go, Creed. Yeah, you could. I Creed, I know with your skill, no problem for you. Um, you guys have a great weekend. Like I said, when the Ragnar comes in, if it's tomorrow, I'll try to do a show tomorrow before Munchkin's show. Um, if it comes in Monday, I'll do a show Monday afternoonish to nightish. And then I'll try to do the rows at the same time because I told y'all, well, I didn't really tell y'all. Y'all told me, hey, do the rows. So, but y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe. Keep your distancing. The freaking coronavirus is still on the prowl. But y'all have a great weekend out there, and I will catch you guys otherwise sometime real soon. Peace out.